I need to get ready.
Okay.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Let me say something. One thing that I don't do personally, I don't brag a lot personally.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't brag on what breathing does. Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
not me. I have to admit that my two co-pilots, my two family members, they doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Like they really doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? You got Louisa out there being an actor extraordinaire. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You got AI doing his man
I'm
talk and
just being light
everything.
skinned. I'm just
You know
being
what I'm
light
saying? I
skinned,
mean,
bro.
both. Both niggas. I mean, that little light on the complexion scale. You feel me? But
Yeah.
I'm just saying that both my light skinned compadres
Oh goodness.
are doing their thing individually, and I am so blessed, really, to be in their presence. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a colorism war going on. I guess I refer to the dark skin niggas,
Oh no, you
but
can't.
still.
You're our chocolate twin. You just it's
Hey,
gotta
listen,
be some
pause.
type
Pause. You can't
of
say that
but
shit because you got another male host. Yeah, like you can't
you,
say
you
that.
know what I'm
That's a
saying?
major part.
You feel me? So, I,
Yeah.
I have Lisa Simpson and Bart Simpson as my co-hosts.
oh
You
good.
did. We in
Okay.
the house. We in this
I
motherfucker.
just have
You hear me?
better hair.
you know,
Still
but
big.
on a serious note, thank you for tuning in to another, saying live from the corner again. My two dope co-pilots that doing their own thing individually. They are dope. You know what I'm saying? As far as live from the corner, and they are dope individually. I am Breezy, Taylor. Um,
I am Louisa, the
And of course,
Phoenix.
man. Hold on now. You can't be
Ooh.
yellow and blue at the same time. That's
I,
called abuse.
and
That's called
I'm
abuse.
most what?
yeah.
That's the healing brew. That's the healing brew.
So
But
so
of
so
course, she
so,
has
so
Blue Phoenix podcast, y'all.
right,
And of
right,
course,
right,
I am your man AI, of course, aka
right.
Red Nose. We in the house.
So one thing I want to do, I want to take a few minutes out to brag. You know what I'm saying? So we got the Blue Phoenix in the house on her Erica Badu shit. By the way, May 9th, my baby mama, Erica Badu, and my other baby mama, Joe Scott, are doing a versus battle on Instagram. I will be in attendance.
Yes, I'm excited.
I
May I
will
say
be.
something? May
Look,
I
Yes.
look,
say something?
nigga, I will put a blow time. Nigga, I'm trying to sell my ass to either Joe Scott or Erica Badu.
You finally admitted that you sell your ass. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for admitting that.
Those two celebrities.
Those two,
He,
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Those two are a very, very select few of two.
they're the exception to the rule.
Hey, bro, I don't even. Hey, look, I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm so disappointed by the fact that 3 6 Mafia and Bone Thugs didn't face off, bro. I was so sick that day.
Oh,
It don't.
my nigga. So I tell you what I was doing. So because I have the you know what I'm saying the live watch Facebook app on my
Mm-hmm.
TV, so I can watch videos. So anything that comes on Instagram is going to be on Facebook too.
Mm-hmm.
So, I lived in the South from 94. I moved away, came back to '07. So this is Mafia's rise. Like I seen their ascension, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I was seeing so I'm more of a Bone Thugs fan than this is Mafia. I respect this Mafia. That's what I like. So I was so looking forward to the battle.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So I had it on my TV. I'm watching it, and then I guess Swiss got into Crazy Bo's ear. Like, yeah, let's make some money out of this shit, whatever. But I was so pissed, my nigga. Nigga, I was pissed.
About that because that's kind of like two separate, not necessarily genres of rap, but it's like two separate eras for real though.
What you know what? You know what? The
Because they
irony.
were beefing because they jive like had the same kind of flow.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
So the irony is, you know me how I feel about a lot of today's mainstream artists. The irony was back then 3-6 Mafia, Bone Thugs, and Chicago, those city, basically, was beefing off of an original style.
Right.
Shout outs to Twister. Shout out.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But Twister himself said that when he came up with the fast rapping, he was just playing around with the new style to separate himself from every other artist.
Right.
But he said that Jay-Z and Jaz-O, from the originators back in '86, was his inspiration.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But yeah, when Twister made it popular, yeah, Do or Die for Westside Chicago. Yeah,
that's what I was say because Twister was with them and he was doing it then. Well, not really as fast,
right.
but
and Twister actually, made it into the Guinness Book of World Records for world's fastest rapper.
Yeah, he did because
right. So,
he could actually understand every word that he was saying.
Yeah. So my beef with these artists is not their sound because it's their time. I respect they do your thing, but it's a lot of artists, not everyone, because I don't want to make a blanket statement, but a lot of artists try to sound like the next artist. And here you had Vicious Mafia, Bone, Twister, beefing over what they thought was an original style.
Mm.
So let me ask you this, okay? So since we on this topic, because we got to go through this, right?
We got to.
Are we just gonna keep it straight hits, or are we gonna talk about production? Because Juicy J and DJ Paul were they were like killing the game, like when it came to production.
I will say this: me being the hip hop head, I would say this: when you do a versus battle, there are so many parameters, there are so many criteria of what is a hit or not. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If you go by Billboard's, definition of a hit, it's a top 40 song, right?
Mm.
I will say this: as far as forget hits, right? As far as talent, I will give a slight edge to 3-6 Mafia, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because they had two of their members did their own production, whereas Bone had to pay somebody else.
Easy E got somebody else,
for production. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if you would go by hits, there's Bone. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to keep I mean, they're both talented as far as rapping, but as far as okay, we rap and produce. 3-6.
Nasty. So let me ask you this, okay? Because I mean, we all hip, right? We all hip, right?
Right.
If we're gonna listen to this battle, what are we checking for? Because I grew up on some 3-6 and Bone. Like I'm in the middle. Like Maryland is kind of southern, but it's still northern. Like so, I heard everything.
So
what are we checking for?
With 3-6 and Bone. So okay, so when this shit first started off, they were known as 666.
Right.
Because they did talk about the devil a lot.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. You know what I'm saying? And so they changed the name to 3-6 Mafia because it went over a lot better in the Belt Bible than 666 Mafia. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If you go back to Bone's first album, Faces of Death, when they were Bone Enterprises.
Creeping on the come up or what?
No.
What was the first one?
First one about we're Bone Enterprises, Faces of Death.
The Faces of Death. Okay, got you.
Right. Mm-hmm. They made mention of Faces of Death in the album, so what's we talking about? But Faces of Death, right? So they made mention of not the devil, but devilish thing, right? Creeping on come out. They had songs about playing with a Ouija board, which is still, if you are a radical, religious person, you will say that is of the devil too.
Devil worship.
Whatever. I'm not that person, but whatever. So they had similar content to an extent. What separated Bone from Twister, Bone from This Is Mafia is the harmony, the singing part.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. They're more smooth, more mellow a little bit, and 3 6 is more bump.
Right.
Yeah.
So Bone was made more for radio than 3 6 Mafia was.
Because of their style.
Because
That's
you
everybody out
know,
there listening. This is pre-internet. Excuse me. I'm
right,
tired.
right. You know what
Woo!
I'm saying? So
Jesus
so
Christ.
so having lived in the South at that time, I mean, obviously Atlanta's not far from Memphis. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So we heard that underground shit. But as far as
Mhm.
radio, it really wasn't until Late Night Creek, tear the club up, but they were heard on the radio. But we heard them a long time ago. But we heard Bone Thugs for years on radio before
Mm.
this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so to answer your question, AI, it's whatever your personal individual taste is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, one thing about this mafia, I give them, they had those brooding underground RZA almost type beats to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Later on, this is Mafia and Little John are both credited as creating the crunk style.
Mm.
To the club, it's a lot of discussion about who created it. You feel me? Lil John made a song in '95, "Who You With." That was crunk. You know what I'm saying? This Mafia
Okay.
made to the club, but Lil Jon made crunk a genre in 2000s.
Yeah, but I
You
say
feel
because
me?
they weren't ready for that when he first
Right.
did it.
But Who You With came out in '95 in Atlanta. You feel me? To the Club came out in '97. But the style did not come out to the 2000s.
Mm.
So with Bone, this is Mafia, and Twister, it's your, you know what I'm saying, your individual, taste. But having said that, if you're gonna have a versus battle, there are certain songs that you have to play
Mm.
from both camps. You gotta play Slob on My Knob, like Corn on the Cob. You gotta play that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. For sure.
Mhm.
Sure.
You know what
But
I'm
listen.
saying?
Bone doesn't have no songs like that are sexually like charged.
Right.
Right,
Because
right.
they're
Like you
He
verbally,
got
is
to,
gangster
no,
like killing shit. You did.
yeah,
you gotta
they're
play that. And again,
and
me, let me answer. We heard
sleeping.
underground songs like we heard ass and titties,
Uh,
like, you
oh
gotta
yeah.
play those
Oh
songs.
yeah. Oh
Saying
yeah. Oh yeah.
you gotta play those songs because this is, Bone has the bigger radio hits. But if you're having a real battle, you gotta have the underground.
And that's what my question was. Do you
Yeah.
think this is a kind of a even or fair battle because of the way how they presented themselves musically? Do
No,
you
you know what?
should be somebody else going against
No,
36?
no. I tell you what. This is probably as
Underground
even.
history?
No. This is probably as the most evenest, which is not a word. This is probably, in my opinion, the most evenest battle because
Out of
styles
Breezy's dictionary.
are alike, countries are alike too. So like you can't put Bone against Run DMC. You know what I'm saying? It's
Oh, yeah.
gotta be 666 or Chicago.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. It's gonna have to be something to that effect. My thing is that they were gonna do a celebration. That shit was about to be a party, bro. Like that shit was about to be lit. You hear me? I
You know
couldn't
what?
wait.
You know what? My beef is this, right? They were going to do their own thing, right? Them two.
Mm.
Crazy Bone, DJ Paul, their own thing. Aside from the verses. You know what I'm saying? Because the verses is, Timbaland and the Swiss's thing. Like, whenever you have somebody against somebody, it's called the verses, right?
Mm.
Correct.
So You know what I'm saying? Because they are, lack of a better term, you feel me? They are more mainstream. They have a lot of artists. They have a lot more pull. So the reason why it was canceled was because somebody, Swiss or Timberland, I don't know who it was, contacted Crazy Bone and said, "Look, let's do this on a bigger scale for
Yeah,
the
on
masses."
another thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
they
So,
had
so,
them
uh,
go back to what they were
so,
trying to put it on the
right, right.
platform.
So with Swiss and Timberland, yeah, you might have a bigger audience.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? But what is closer to your roots, which is their own independent thing? So somebody got in Crazy Bones' ear at the last minute, said, "Hey, look, come over here."
Mm. Mm.
Me, you know what I'm saying, me for Colorado, you know what I'm saying, which is right, it's the box. It's not quite, it's not the Midwest, you know what I'm saying? It's not the West Coast. The Midwest to me is, Kansas, Indianapolis, Chicago. It's not the West Coast, so we're right there in the middle. So I grew up on Twister, so I grew up in Chicago, you know what I'm
Right.
saying, and West Coast. I mean, we're more aligned with the West Coast than anything else. But for our music styles is, we play Dre. Trust me, I promise you. You go different right now. You're going to hear, probably say 5% West Coast. But at that time, you would have heard, Twister. You know what I'm saying? You would have heard Chicago Do or Die. Because of conflict. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
we're more closer to West Coast, and with Bone with the Unique for Compton.
Mm-hmm. Ouch.
Well, I ain't even gonna hold you, bro, because being from here, we're not necessarily up north, and we're not necessarily down south. We listen to every goddamn thing, bro.
You know
Phone,
what? You might.
like anything that you could think of. We had the best combination, and we listened to all the cats from the West Coast. Like we were always on all of that. You dig what I'm saying? So
Right.
I'm always torn, and I don't have a biased opinion when it comes to music. You dig what I'm saying? So I look forward to it because I just want to hear the hits. I want to hear
Yeah.
what
Right.
they got going
Right.
on.
I I,
All of it's going to be nostalgic, but yeah.
I tell you what, and this is my personal opinion. I'm not trying to talk about anybody else. But since I've been here, my family, you met my parents. You know what I'm saying? You met
Right.
my cousins. No, you met my. You know what I'm saying? You met my folks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like shit.
My family is from Alabama.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Alabama, a lot of them moved to Texas, but still the South.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So
Deep.
I don't disrespect anybody, but to me, this area, this is the South.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Technically.
Like folks will say, "Oh, they talk country Alabama." Shit, the vernacular here, y'all niggas, look,
We
y'all
are
niggas,
very country here.
look, yo, DC
Most
and
of the
Baltimore,
people in
y'all
the
niggas,
area,
y'all niggas
our family
just
from down
as country as Alabama and Georgia. I promise you, PJ, Baltimore, y'all niggas country, nigga.
south. That's our family from down south. So of course we're gonna be kinda like we're from south because our family's from the south.
And if
You feel me?
nobody understands this, he's been bright. Don't understand. The man has a whole blog. Okay. This is what Breezy does best. This is him. This is the G Mix. This is
Look,
all of this that we are on these platforms and everything that we've been through is because of this man's genius and him thinking
Mm.
about other people. You
hey,
dig what I'm saying? So if you want to
hey,
argue for two
you know
hours
what?
about hip hop, that's the man.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you this right. The reason why I say y'all from the South, right? Because y'all say Soul Slaves in DC. Miss Dixon is in Pennsylvania, so y'all blow that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But also one thing too, right? Because when people hear Southern, they have negative content. They have bad thoughts. If you think about it, some of the greatest minds in the history You know what I'm saying? George Washington, Carver, you know what I'm saying? All them cats, MLK, whoever came from the South.
Yeah. And it's a shame that we could not eradicate racism. God damn, man.
Right.
Shout outs to Ahmad, man. Hey, look, shout outs to that man. He rest in peace, man. Like,
right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been going through it, bro. Like, emotionally with that film and everything. I should have never watched it, but it's something different, man. I think that.
I mean, you know what? I mean, the one thing about Life in the Corner is. You know what I'm saying? Not hurting no fucking body, jogging. So I don't want folks to think that we are blind to the facts. No, we're not. Trust me. Our hearts. Trust me. Feel me. What about one thing about saying Life in the Corner is we are very much in the know.
Yeah. We try to keep it light though. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing to be battled with. You know what I mean? Like
yeah. You know what?
No.
I'm sorry to cut you off. Like you're right. So I tell folks this all the time, right? Where is your show's content? I'm like, current events. Because we are. I mean, whether we keep it light or heavy, current events. So we gotta talk about African American jogging, mind his own fucking business.
Living black.
Because that's current events. So one thing you cannot say about Life in the Corner is we do not turn a blind eye to what's going on.
And if you want to know our thoughts, just check our Facebook pages. You'll
really
know.
Exactly. You would never say that we are in the know.
Or conscious, as they like to say.
Or conscious. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I very much dislike the term woke because, okay, people 2 years ago just got conscious, now they're woke. What about your whole life? What about, you know what I'm saying? Like, trust me, I'm from Denver. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Denver. You know what I'm saying? But don't make me any less black. Anybody from D.C., Atlanta, Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So when I hear woke, like, yo, my parents, when I was growing up, they bought me books about African American. You know what I'm saying? They made sure, you know what I'm saying? Dude, my parents made sure I knew my history.
Mm-hmm.
Living in Denver, not D.C., where shit was happening, but even Denver. So it doesn't matter where you're from, you can still be abreast of what the fuck is going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And this is pre-internet, y'all. So everybody is listening. We're talking pre-internet to where you actually had the Encyclopedia Britannicas and all that good stuff. The whole, you know what I'm saying? You was playing Oregon Trail with the first computers, the first Apple Macintosh. You dig what I'm saying? Like that old. You dig?
Yeah, we a little seasoned, y'all. We a little seasoned.
Hey, you know what? So I tell folks like, me, I'll be 41 next month. You know what I'm saying? June 18th, right? I'll be 41. Like I said, we are the gap in between analog and digital, right?
Yeah.
Our generation, we went from playing Oregon, God Trail,
yeah,
to 2K.
Ain't that something?
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't that something?
We were that, you know what I'm saying? We were the test grounds for CGI. We were a test grounds for all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
What an amazing time to be alive right now, right? Full of shit.
I think that's why we so
endless possibilities. How about that big ass hornet from Japan that everybody's talking about? Like,
sorry, y'all.
No, you know, it was crazy, right? Today, I saw,
niggas May came and here they come.
Yo, I promise you, today I saw a meme of someone posted a picture. If you remember, I mean, you probably should, because, so y'all were saying, maybe from with that movie, My Girl,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Macaulay Culkin.
right?
Them
So so
bees
so
tore his ass up.
the meme was at the top. Oh, Killer Hornets, then Macaulay Culkin
Come on, so what they say?
Hey.
from that movie. From that movie.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's disrespectful, yo.
If you
And look,
remember that movie, he
yo,
died from bee stings, right?
yeah, yep. And he talking about killer. Oh goodness.
So here you have a meme with
Oh,
Killer, whatever, and then picture Macaulay Culkin. How funny is that? How funny is
look
Right.
at
that?
look at
Classic. Hey, young, the internet is undefeated when it comes to creativity and creators, bro. Like, real talk. Like, I can never keep up with everything, bro. Like, I be wanting to create my own memes, but I can't because I just don't think that swiftly. There's
Now,
somebody right now creating a meme right now.
you know what? So there is a
that.
meme creator, apps obviously, but my memes don't come out right though. So I stopped doing that shit though. I stopped I stopped doing that shit. You know what I mean?
That's because your shit too hip hop, bro. Like, it be too hip hop, bro. Like,
I ain't got time for that.
it's got to be something crazy with it, like something to just
No,
make everybody just sit back and be like, what the fuck did I just look at? Like, that's what the
no.
hell.
Yo, you know what? I promise you, y'all gonna laugh at this, right? I'm here growing up, right? So my neighborhood in Denver, Montbello, for everybody watching from Denver, Montbello, we had beef with Park Hill.
Okay.
Park Hill is where Tussie Billups is from.
Okay.
You know what I mean? NBA All-Star, you know what I'm saying? NBA five-time All-Star. He's from Park Hill.
Good old Detroit Pistons.
Right. So our gangs in Denver, unlike most cities, no one came from California and shit started. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
The first gangs from Denver in my neighborhood, cats from my neighborhood, it was three brothers, two brothers and a friend. They had family in LA.
Mm-hmm.
They had families that were rolling 30 Crips in LA.
Mm-hmm.
And decided to start their own thing in Denver.
Because it's hard to bust your guns with less oxygen, motherfucker. Like, hey, yeah, I would have
No,
been almost called pneumonia, fool.
no, I promise you, dude. Look, yo, here we are.
Son.
Yo, here we are. Pow, pow. You know,
Hey, bro, do you know how exhausting squeeze?
no, know what, I promise you, I've met some of the, dude, I promise you, I've met some of the coldest killers you ever want to meet from Denver. You know what I'm saying? Like,
The asthma pump.
with an asthma pump. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah, hold up real quick.
you know what? Because it's not where you're from. You know what I'm saying? It's where you at. So we've been having gangs for 40 years. You know what I'm saying? But our gangs aren't like LA because like in LA you have Crips kill Crips. You have gangster Crips versus neighborhood Crips.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like for real, like Nipsey Hussle. He's from 60s neighborhood Crip.
Mm-hmm.
NAC. Well, around the corner from him, you know what I'm saying, was gangster Crips. So you got gangster Crips, you got neighborhood Crips. You know what I'm saying? But in Denver, it's not like that. It's not gangster, it's not neighborhood, it's Crips versus Bloods.
Damn, I thought they were gonna be called mountain goats or some shit, because that's what y'all niggas are. Y'all niggas is mountain goats. Niggas like, what the fuck? I've tried to walk the streets of Denver a million times. They made us run in the military there. I almost died twice. Fuck that.
Now,
You niggas goats.
now, having said that, right, to pivot off of AI, right? So I'm born in 79. You know what I mean? Grew up in Denver. Moved to Germany in 84. Moved back to Denver 86.
I was just making my entries when you
You know
moved
what
to
I'm saying?
Germany.
So it took me probably like maybe two days to get just into the higher elevation, right? Now, in 91, I moved from Denver to Hawaii. So I moved above sea level
Two different levels
to below. My first fucking weekend in paradise, I hated that shit. I was sick. My first fucking week in Hawaii, nigga. I came off the airplane throwing the fuck up, literally.
Wow.
Okay? Cause I was so used to the higher elevation. Now my parents from Mobile. Mobile is right at elevation.
Right.
2 hours down the street in New Orleans, you're below, but Mobile you're at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm used to being at sea level.
Right.
At the very lowest. Now I'm moving to below. I was sick my first fucking weekend in Hawaii. Yeah.
Damn. But you know what, bro? I ain't even gonna hold you. You know we had subjects that we were supposed to go over.
We got subjects.
But no, we ran out of time because in all honesty, we only got about 6 minutes left, man. So like, this has been almost just as interesting than any guest that we've ever had on here, bro. Like real talk.
So my thing with you all, right? With you know what I'm saying, you and we just, that's me. But how are you all doing? How, you know what I'm saying? How are you all doing? Like, I actually, PJ listening, I want to show where we all interview each other individually.
Oh, that's quite interesting.
You know, I mean, you know, tonight's show was kind of, you know, but you know, that's what we do. You know, feel me?
No, I fucked it. Hey, look, I fucked with you when I said the Bone Thugs versus joint. That's when I got you started. I kicked that shit off. I was like,
dude, give me a story. I'm like, yeah.
But in all honesty, bro, like for real, like this has been a dope ass journey, like for real. You know, some nights we don't even know like if our content is going to be worth it, or you know, is anybody going to be listening out here, man? And then all of a sudden, boom. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that everybody out there really realizes like what we go through on a daily basis or a weekly basis to come up with guests, to come up with content. You know, it seems easy, you know, in hindsight, but you know, to even make things funny or to be yourself in public is a rough time.
You know what? I will say this, right? You know what I mean? And I admit, you know, this second season, I haven't been on my game as much as I was in my first season. A lot of things, I'm not going to make an excuse for everything. You all have ash. My nigga, like, you all, I can't thank you enough.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I can't thank the two of you enough. I know I'll give you headaches. You know what I'm saying? I admit I'm not as... I admit I'm not as attentive as I was the first season. You know what I'm saying? But like people understand, like I said, this show, like, okay, yeah, we joke and talk shit. No, it's planning that goes into the show. And I have to admit that on the second season, that you all have basically carried me.
Well, we all gonna go through it, Breezy. Remember when I was sick as a dog and I couldn't be there? I mean, y'all was doing it without me, bro. You hear me? And I missed every fucking moment. You did.
You know, I have been talking to some other artists that's gonna be coming out on the show. Risa Renee, you know, some other artists. You know what I'm saying? But
shout them out. We got a line.
I want folks to know. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, like this show ain't easy.
Yeah,
you know, it's some shit that goes into it, and I admit I haven't, you know, done my part as much as I possibly could in the second season.
We all right. We good, bro. Like, we gonna curry that shit. You hear me? Like, believe me, it was many a days, bro. Like, I'm without computer right now, so I feel butt ass naked. Like, I feel like I'm off the boat, everybody. Like, I feel like I'm running around the street off the boat with no computer because I can't do what the fuck I was supposed to do. PJ, I know he irritated and shit. I had to hit him up. He done got all that shit ready. We ain't even use the subject.
We ain't use shit. We ain't use shit, right?
I know he's sitting over there like, yeah, y'all got 4 more minutes. Y'all need to hurry.
Hey, look. You let man fuck them niggas, man. Them niggas ain't shit. Fuck them niggas, man. Hey, I will say this, right? I will say this. Yeah. One thing about COVID, that is a good thing. we get a lot of dope music, great music. We get versus
Yeah.
battles, DJs. Who would you all like to see battle?
Oh, go ahead, Weezy. I'll let you go
I
first.
know.
You know Weezy about peace. She don't want to see no battles. She just want.
Who do you want to see make love, Weasel?
Oh, Lord. Give me a minute.
Personally, me personally, who I want to see, is Outkast
Oh,
and goddamn Goody Mob.
I'm
Boom.
done. I'm
oh,
done.
that's
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
yes.
I'm done.
I want to see that too. That'd be dope. That
I,
would be.
I I tell you what. So organized noise,
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion, this is Brace's opinion, not live from the corner, not the
Mm,
G Mix. It's my opinion. To me, organized noise is the best production team
mm.
ever.
I will honor that. I back that one, bro. I'll put my life on the line for that one,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Real talk,
So
bro.
so 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 I would love to see organized noise versus
They can do it on their own because they can have their own
they
insight.
they
Like,
they
I
they,
think
they
that's
could do it on their own,
yeah.
but if they're gonna bet somebody, I would say organized noise versus Beats by the Pound.
Ooh.
You feel me?
Ooh, because you know I'm a
Early,
No Limit fanatic, bro.
early
I
no limit,
can't talk
early no
about my No
limit,
Limit family, bro.
Beats by the Pound.
Sure.
You feel me?
What?
Yeah.
Now, if I would see like two individuals, I would want to see DJ Quick versus Eric Sermon.
I remember you posted that, and they have similar styles,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
that shit is gonna be dope. That shit is gonna be the dopest battle ever if they
Very
just
dope.
so happen to be called upon. But
I
yeah,
hope
for
they.
sure.
I hope everybody like we gotta really try to get this out. That'd be so cool if
Nah,
everybody.
what you want to see, Weezy? You want to see Eric Benet cry, make us cry and shit? Like you, hey, yeah. Women always want to see a nigga cry and shit. Like I ain't with the smoke. I ain't trying to be all emotional and shit, all talk about stuff.
No,
I couldn't look at baby face.
Yeah, look,
now,
I
now,
appreciate
now,
that.
now, now,
Okay?
now, now, to Weezy's credit, to Louis's credit, Eric Badu versus Joe Scott. That's my no. I
And I
can't.
love both of them,
I
so that's cool.
cannot come up with a better. That's my wet dream. Now I will say Erica Badu.
Breezy,
I,
you're a little too old for that.
I would say Erica Badu, aside from Joe Scott, versus D'Angelo.
Oh, D'Angelo. And Erica? D'Angelo
Yeah,
and Erica?
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. I would fuck with that. I would fuck with that
I'm,
because they
I'm,
have more upbeat music, more.
I
It's
tell you
different.
Okay.
why.
I get that. I get this vibe. I get what he's talking about.
No, I tell you why. Erica might have made more music, but to
Okay.
this day, you cannot make an R&B playlist, sex, whatever R&B playlist, sex playlist, whatever, without a D'Angelo song. You cannot name a better artist to this day without, you know what I'm saying?
Now
Without
we
D'Angelo.
got like one more minute. We got to give our shout outs and everything. But I'm gonna say this. I would rather hear D'Angelo versus another super producer that plays all the instruments like what is his name? Who's the Hawaiian dude? Bruno Mars.
Oh, really?
I think I would go
Oh,
with
Okay.
that.
oh,
Okay.
I
Okay.
oh.
think I would go with that because they both play their own instruments. They do everything. Like I would want to hear their writing style, everything. Like
Oh, you know what that might? Oh,
Well, there you
yeah,
go.
oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Because ain't no comparing anybody to Prince, so I ain't gonna go there. But
Yeah,
Yo, yo,
yeah,
yeah,
so Prince, you know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson, they're on another fucking planet. Do not compare anybody.
yeah. You're not
right.
allowed to bring that.
You know.
Just
No.
let them say
So y'all know, Prince is a Gemini too.
Oh
it.
God, Jesus.
He's a Gemini. We know
Jesus
that.
Christ. The
And
boy about to
on
be 41, y'all. Size this man up.
you
Yeah,
know
he
what I'm saying?
got a birthday coming. You hear me?
And
Yep.
on that note, we thank you for taking time out to watch our probably most, undefined show.
Yeah, I'll
We
take
You
it.
we're
know, you know what I'm saying?
the
But
reason why we mesh so well, we have three different. I'm a Leo, Breezy's a Gemini, and AI is a
yeah.
Pisces. A
No, you know
lot of
what?
characters.
So shows like this, I think, because it shows our spontaneity. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but so where can they reach you at? Where can they find you all at? You know what I mean?
You can find me at Louisa Harrell on Facebook and the Blue Phoenix on Facebook. On Instagram, on Instagram, you can find me
Damn,
at
really?
look. You can find me at Lovely
Are
Beautiful.
you sure? Are you positive?
Shush, shush, and the Blue Phoenix Hills on Instagram. Shut up, Breezy. God damn it.
And of course, you can definitely find me at Ad McDowell Ferguson on Facebook and Red Nose 199 on Twitter and Red Nose 1999 on IG. And the Red Nose stands for the Pit Bull. And also, you can find me trying to find how the hell to get into that versus battle because it's going to be me and Breeze. We're just going to be
We're
just
gonna
going.
look. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. And and you can find me Breezy Taylor, Breazy Taylor, Facebook, Instagram. You know all that. And here every Wednesday 9 to 10. And we out of here.